Hey everybody, dear Rise Upper. Great to have you here, and we are starting a new year in a few hours. So happy new year to everybody. And there is another rising day, and we will go how to actually transition from 2021 to 2022 in the best way that you can and start the year strong. Not just flapping around and like, oh, I'm going to build my new resolution and do all those things this year, da 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 da. And 2 weeks after that, bam, it's gone, the motivation down, nothing is working, and you're feeling like not achieving a lot. So instead of building this huge new resolution, there is a lot of more focused ways that get you the clarity to actually start the year strong and not just all the way around. So because I've been in that place where I start New Year resolution, I write the whole thing down, like 20 things, 50 things, maybe even more, and like all those things that I want to achieve in a year. And then month after that, boom, the motivation down. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I feel so overwhelmed from everything, and nothing gets done. Let me know if you ever had that feeling. Veronica, if you want to share, if you have that feeling, you're welcome to share with us. Did you have that feeling at some time? We have Veronica here with us. Veronica said
Yes, it's like
yes.
you make a list of your New Year resolutions, go to the gym for the first 2 weeks, and then there everything goes down. Oh yes, I
Goes
feel it.
right. We all have, and I have done this thousands of times, like year after year after year after year, and we feel frustrated, right? We feel angry. We feel like, what the hell is going on? Why do I even bother to write that resolution? So instead of writing this huge resolution list, and then you feel unaccomplished, unfulfilled, and not motivated after 2 weeks, instead, let's do those 3 steps that will help you to have that clarity. It helps me to have that clarity. It helps other clients to have that clarity. So really simple 3 steps to actually start the year strong is, first thing first is give yourself some credit, because the first thing that we're doing is when the new year start is like, I haven't accomplished anything last year. I haven't done a thing, or I haven't done enough, or I don't understand. I did all these things, all this list, but I accomplished maybe 10%. I'm not good enough. And all that self-beating doubts that not help us to actually grow. It gets us down. So instead, first of all, give yourself some credit. See the progress that you have. Like every new year, I'm going and writing down the whole accomplished list that I have this year. Also, I'm doing it like every evening, but to see the progress during the year. But before I start the year, I'm going and write down every accomplishment that I had this year. It can be something internally that maybe you have. Maybe you start to say no to people. Maybe you start to say no to things that doesn't serve you. That's also a great accomplishment. Maybe you start your business. Maybe you brought some new clients. Give yourself that accomplishment, because if you don't see that, you will beat yourself up. For example, guys, this year, I don't know if you know, I had a lot of health issues this year. And I felt like really bad, like, damn it, I haven't accomplished enough. But if I look this year was magnificent in a lot of accomplishment. Like I got to go and collaborate with 3 more amazing coaches, and we built this amazing launch lab that we help people launch their businesses, doing their events and marketed them and bring more people, potential clients, to their offers. And we start this amazing thing together, and it came out of the blue. And it was amazing, and it's still amazing, because right now we are starting the new round right now in January. So That's something huge that happened. I had my first real estate deal. The new property, the first property that I ever bought, I had those accomplishments. But when I came to write down, the first thing I had in mind is like, oh, I don't know what I accomplished this year. And then as long as I sat on it and put some good music, put some good vibes, then I wrote down the whole accomplishment. You start to feel better. You start to have more confidence. Because if we don't do that, when we don't give ourselves some credit, how can we actually grow if we beat ourselves down? How can we have more motivation? How can we have more energy to do anything if we're said, oh, damn, I haven't accomplished anything? So that's the story you're telling yourself. And then why even bother for the New Year resolution, right? Because I haven't accomplished anything this year. But if you're writing and you see the whole progress you have, it feels amazing. It feels tremendous. It feels like you have things that you've done, even if they're small or big, because there is no small accomplishments. There's only steps that you're doing. It can be a big step or just a step, but you're still progressing one step after another. Does that make sense? Guys, I would love to know if that makes sense. So that is the first step. Write your accomplishment list. Is that clear? And if you have any question, guys, let me know. Veronica, yes, I saw you on mute.
It's clear. It's
Hmm?
clear. It's
Clear.
clear.
Do you want to share like one or two accomplishments that you had this year?
My accomplishment was that I went to the gym. I didn't do it regularly, but hey, give myself credit because I did it years before. I would not even step a foot there. And it just becomes a habit. And habits are great because, you know, you lose weight and you feel better. You get a better, you feel more secure about yourself. So, yes, I totally agree with you.
A huge
Write
one.
down all your
That's
small accomplishments.
It's a huge accomplishment, like going to the gym and losing weight. That's huge. That's taking it to the next level because you have more energy.
Right. And my
That's
A1C went down big time. So that's even better.
exactly. That's a huge one. Do you want to share with us one more?
Writing down my daily goals and my plans for the next day. Oh, and even doing my bed every day. That was an accomplishment because that was not me. I was said, I'll be back. It'll still be there. But if it's a great feeling when you had a shitty ass day and you come to your house and your bed is totally ready for you, you know, it's
Oh, definitely.
just amazing. So little habits makes a big difference. I agree with you.
Little habits makes huge difference, exactly, because every habit that we're changing, like even writing those accomplishments or like planning the day ahead, that's huge. Going to the gym even once a week, that's huge. That's huge transformation in everything that we are doing. Like getting more energy, give ourselves that. That's huge. I love it, Veronica. Way to go on those huge transformation, because it is huge. Give
Right.
yourself credit. Guys,
Okay.
you're welcome. I want you to notice, like, if you're coming to say, like, I'm going to the gym, but never say the word but, because it's demolish what you've done. And you've done
Right.
amazing. So you can always say,
Yes,
like, okay, so then, or without being said, and I can improve it more, like add something, but never say but, because it's demolish what your accomplishment. Make
yes, and
sense?
that's something I have learned too. Never say but. So just little things that I have learned from you has just been amazing. So thank you, thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
been a big
Thank
difference
you.
in my life.
Thank you for that, Veronica. And thank you for sharing. So like we said, those little steps, creating those huge transformation, like planning the day ahead, even taking your bed ahead in the morning, first thing in the morning, that gives you a right start. That's a habit that you already accomplished something. So those little things create those massive effects during your life. So thank you also for sharing that, Veronica. So guys, remember, first thing, give yourself that accomplishment, give yourself that credit before you start any goals or resolution, because you got to change the story about what happened this year. Instead of I haven't accomplished, I did accomplish. I had a lot of things. So damn right, I can do it more on 2022 or the next year or the next year. You're creating a new story for what comes next and that you have accomplished and that you can accomplish. So that's the first step. The second step is the word of the year. I love that concept. I heard it from some mentors and I took it, and it's an amazing thing. What that means, the word for the year. So let's say, right, you have all those resolutions, but there's not something very specific about it. There's no subject. When you're labeling and you're giving one word for the year, you're getting the focus up, you're getting the clarity. For example, for 2021, my word was acceleration. That was my word for year 2021, acceleration. So everything was focusing on accelerating the business. All the goals, all the things was accelerating in business, in shape, in everything. And the energy, it was accelerating. And it did accelerate in a lot of ways, because when you give that focus on that magic word, if you will, you get a clarity on what goals do you want to do, where are your focusing goals, because where focus goes, energy flows, like Tony Robbins says. So you got to put the focus on the one word. So what is your word for 2022? Okay, if some word pops up, share with us. Do you have something?
Serving. Must.
Huh?
I will.
Mhm.
Serving. Serving has
Serving.
been my word from last year. I'm serving
You're keeping
families.
that.
And I'm keeping that for next year.
Ah, this is amazing. I love it. Serving families. This is huge. This is a huge word, and it's such amazing and with compassion word. I love it. I love it. How do you feel with that word?
Proud, fulfilled that I'm serving, that I'm helping.
That's beautiful. That you're serving, that you're helping, that proud. That was a huge one. That's a huge word. Proud. I love it, because that's so true. Focus on the word that give you good emotion. So Veronica decided, right, to stay with serving. So what is yours? Share with us in the comments below. What is your word for 2022? Where are your focus goals? I would love to hear about it. Comment below. Let's rise with that. Get your focus up. So again, the first one was giving accomplishment list, right? The second one, the word of the year. And 3 is focus up on 3 to 5 goals. Now, after you have your word for the year, now you can build 3 to 5 goals that your main focus goes and the clarity goes on that specific word. Most of it, not everything got to be related to the word, but most of the goals will be. So what are 3 to 5? Why not more than 5? Because our brain, as human brain, capable to remember up to 3, max 5 things at the same time. If we're going beyond that, our mind loses focus. Our mind tends to forget. As humans, it happens to all of us. Like heck, if I'm going more than 5 things, I'm starting to be very overwhelmed. I start to be all over the place. So I keep it at very, very simple. 3 to top 5 things, goals that will get you to where you want to. Focus on what moves the needle. what will move the needle to where you want to go? What are 3 to 5 goals that will get that needle moving? If you want to share, let us know, comment below. Veronica, do you want to share a goal or two? If not, it's okay. Let us know if you want to share. Yes, no?
You're saying the words for next year?
Mhm. It was serving, right?
Serving. Yes, serving. Will, must. I will.
And what is
I
the
must.
goal? Two, 3 goals that you want to reach during 2022? Even one goal.
The goal, like take my kids to Disney World.
Oh, that's amazing. That's a great goal. I love it.
Yes.
Taking your kids to Disney World, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice. This is incredible. I love it. This is a great goal. And guys, even something like that for family or something for yourself, set a goal. Don't forget, yes, business, awesome. You're putting some amazing goal for your business, but don't forget yourself and your family as well. So on those 3 to 5 goals for the year, put some things that also will get you fulfilled personally and with the family, if that's what you want. So don't be all just business. Give yourself some as well. So focus on 3 to 5 goals. Veronica shared, take the kids for Disney World. For me, for example, we are going with the team, like I mentioned, what we're building, the launch lab. So we are going to launch, and it's so the main focus is there. This is my goal, to serve at a higher level at that place. And of course, keep serving my clients and be there for everyone. And guys, share with us, what is your #1 goal for this year, and what is your word for this year, for 2022? We would love to hear that. Before I go, Veronica, do you have any question before we go?
No, I'm okay. I'm just writing them down now.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear them. We will meet together. And guys, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for investing your time with me today and being here with us. And it's amazing to have you. Have a happy new year, that all your wishes will fulfilled and all your goals will come true. I love you a lot, guys. Have an amazing and a productive year. Keep on going. Keep on growing. Have a good one,
Keep on
everybody.
rising. Thank you.
Right.
Happy New Year's.